Yeah, the lake.
Yeah. What does it mean? Yes? No. Caca is a grayish colored rock. And it's a stone. And Titi is Puma. This is the stone or the rock of the Puma. The reason for this altar here is because from here we connect with the main mountain spirit in front of us, which is the Wanakauri, and then the glacier which is behind those clouds, Ausangate. It's a very powerful altar representing still the energy of the Puma in the city of Cusco. This is sort of like, in its spine, the coccyx area, which is where the sexual energy is also stored. Very powerful altar for ceremonies. Many offerings here, many things happening. Like those fields are for people to metaphorically plant, seeds of hope, of projects, of visions that you might have for life. And it was only in ceremony, and one day you would have to harvest that. In life, my beautiful family, you are constantly seeding or constantly harvesting. When you do your actions, that's called seeding. When you receive the actions of people, that's called harvesting. Okay? So in the harvest, you are constantly receiving. In the seeding, you are constantly giving. That was the way it was seen in the Andes. So when you're acting on anything, consciously, be careful what you're seeding. What are you seeding? Because what comes after the seeding is always
harvesting.
Harvest. And harvest is never the same as the seeding. It's always abundant. What do you want abundance of? If you're seeding sadness, if you're seeding limitations, if you're seeding fears, if you're seeding sorrow, if you're seeding self-doubt, what are you going to harvest? A lot of suffering. A lot. Not just a little bit. A lot of struggle. A lot of hard process on yourself. You better watch consciously what you're seeding. Those were those altars where people would come to the consciousness of what do you want to seed in life that you want to harvest. No? That also is in the process of life in service. Because harvest is always to share. If you are responsible with your seeding, then the harvest is going to be blessings for the family, not just for you. You can never finish your harvest. It's never just for you. It takes care of a whole year, takes care of a whole community, takes care of a whole family. Harvest is abundant.